So let's get down to your reading, my collective, and get the messages that are coming in at this time here, guys, okay? Always remember the readings here are general like that. So take whatever that resonates with you guys in your life journey. Never force anything onto yourself here, guys, okay? So I'm also getting the energy of you questioning yourself so much, guys, okay? Moreover, it's more like your own spirit guys want you to stop questioning yourself here as to why people treat you the way that they do. Okay, they want you to know that people are not triggered by your actions or what you say. Their reaction is not the cause of your action. Their reaction is triggered by who you are, not what you do or what you say here, guys. Okay, and the better you understand this, the better it gets for you here, because it's more like it becomes complex to you. You don't necessarily understand the why, and you don't have to, you just have to be who you are and continue being that. Okay, nevertheless, never bother yourself as to who says what or think what about you. Okay, something like that, for some of you. So we'll dive in here and get the grandfather's message here and see exactly what is it that your grandfather wants you to know at this time here, guys. Okay, you are appreciated by me so much for just stopping here and choosing me, guys. Okay, so let's get down to it and see the grandfather's message here, guys. I'm getting 333. Okay, so more like a divine protection that you have for some of you here. I'm also getting the inherited protection that you possess. Perhaps that's exactly what triggers some of the people around you, something like that for some of you here, guys. Okay, yeah, so there is this protection that you possess. It's something that swells around you. You don't even have to summon it or ask for it in some way, shape, or form. This is something that you inherit. Okay, yeah, something that comes with you like that. Okay, as a source of your protection. Yeah, something that fights for you without even you asking for it, whatever this is. So let's step into the grandfather here and get the messages that are coming in. What is it that your grandfather wants you to know at this time, my collective? Spirits, can you speak for the collective, please, and thank you. What is it that the grandfather has to say for my collective at this time? Spirits, speak, please. Messages for my collective. What is it that the grandfather has to say? Okay, so we're having three cards here. Okay, already we're having three cards. So we're having Summer here saying bask in joy and light. So something about a bee or bees in general here. Okay, or I'm also getting swamps for some of you here. Okay, so it's more like whenever you see a bee or a swamp, it's a sign, man. It could be a sign from your own spirit guides that pay attention here. There's a need for you to protect, or it's a sense that we are protecting you at this time. So you just have to be alert that there could be something specific or rather something spiritual that they want you to pay attention more to. Because sometimes when you see a swamp, okay, a swamp can literally call you into action or be defensive in a way, or rather be in that sense of self-reliant energy, or protect whatever that is yours. Okay, just like how bees does. Okay, something of that sort, because we're having the warrior at the heart here. Perhaps that's exactly what they want you to know at this time here, guys. Okay, so at the heart, you're having the warrior here saying, be fearless and stand strong. So they want you to be strong. They want you to be fearless. Something about fear, okay? It can be something about your fear that literally makes you weak in some way, shape, or form. So we're having the water guardian here saying, connect with your emotions. Whatever this fear is something connected to what you have experienced or what you have undergone. Some of the fears that comes with you here, guys, okay? It can be some of the traumas connected to those fears. What really caused you to be in that a particular state of being, okay? Something like that here, guys. It's like them now coming in, wanting you to kind of like stand up for yourself in some way, shape, or form here, guys, okay? Yeah, something like that. Something like that here, guys. Something like that. Because I'm also getting the energy of both, for some of you, it can be both masculine and a feminine energy at the same time, something like that here. Okay, or this speaks more of I'm also getting something about music here. Okay, something about music, like uh music could be specific, something like that. It can be that sound that literally brings the energy of whomever this grandfather that I'm literally channeling at this time here, guys. Okay, so because we're having the warrior at the heart, okay, so it can be that this grandfather was more of a warrior or something like that, because we're having a black feather here. Okay, you could be seeing black feathers here. A spear could be specific or something like that. Okay, something of that sort here, guys. So let's get the message of the warrior for you here. The warrior is saying you are experiencing fear at this time. Okay, know that this means whatever is going on in is rather important to you. Whenever you feel fear, you are on a verge of something big, perhaps a massive breakthrough that is going to really help you move forward. If you have a situation on your hand where you have to face someone or something that has been unsettling you, know that you are being guided to call upon your inner warrior. Don't falter and don't be frightened, because you have the energy to protect yourself now and all the times. Okay, it's more like your own spirit guides don't necessarily want you to walk around the fire, but right straight into it. Like walk through the fire for you to overcome it. Something like that here, guys. That's the energy of fearlessness here, guys. Okay. Face whatever that needs to be faced by you, because it is time for you to do so. If you have had situations, challenges, whatever this is here, it can be the people that you have dealt with, and these people are the very same people that have hurt you, the very same people that have led you into whatever this energy is, this fear. Okay, the root cause of it. You don't necessarily have to be fearful of it or run away from it. That's not healing. Okay, and also remember that when you isolate yourself to heal, the isolation gives you time to recognize what caused the fear. And once you tap into what caused the fear, you work on that. Okay. But by working on it in isolation doesn't necessarily mean that you have healed, because it has to be practically as well. You have to face the very same people that have hurt you. Okay, and be able to move past whatever that is with ease. Okay, so this time it's more like you have to face them, but the circumstances, or should I say, the outcome of you meeting them should be different from what it used to be. That's when we call healing. It's more like if you have a problem with perhaps alcohol itself. Okay, staying away from alcohol and the places that literally connects you with alcohol, or even the people, should I say, your friends. It can be your friends are still connected to that. Staying away from them doesn't necessarily mean you are healing. It simply means that you are running away from whatever that causes you to be in that position. So you are not necessarily in control of the fear. You are not necessarily in control of whatever that is controlling your senses, because being in control means being around the very same people doing the very same thing that literally used to trigger you. But this time it's more like now you are in control of your senses. Like you can literally control the urge to drink, even if you are surrounded by people that are literally drinking. That is when we can say you have healed. You are not running away from whatever your fears or your shortcomings are, guys. Okay, because running doesn't necessarily help. It won't necessarily help you in any way, shape, or form. So moreover, it's more like your own spirit guys want you to walk through the fire, not around it. Try to, not necessarily trying to avoid the issue itself, but walk through the issue so that you deal with the issue completely. It doesn't necessarily become of a stumbling block in your life. Okay, because it can be that very fear that is literally standing in your way of happiness, your way of abundance, and all the good things that are literally meant for you here, guys. Okay, so let's step into the summer and hear what the message has to say. So the summer is saying this is a perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness here, okay? Clarity is arriving too, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. Angels and ancestors guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not to rush forward, because this is the time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. There is a great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you, as it is inspiration directly from the divine. Okay, so this is more like you are being guided here, guys, okay, to make use of the energy that is available to you. Moreover, never or should I say, never let whatever flaws or negative energies to affect this opportunity that is being presented before you here, guys, okay? Because the overall energy here is a water guardian. A water guardian is saying connect with your emotions here, okay? So a water guardian is saying your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They are all powerful messages that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive or psychic messages arising in you at this time. And unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you are missing important guidance that can lead you to support and love. Like already I've emphasized, the water garden is also speaking of let whatever those emotions, whatever those feelings that are surfacing within you, to pass through you, not not to literally affect you in some way, shape, or form. Similarly to the fire, it's more like you have to walk through something for you to be able to overcome it, be it your emotions, whatever these emotions are, be it of love, hatred, anger, whatever this is here, you have to walk through them. Okay, it can be that energy where you are, you don't necessarily want to encounter this so and so because you still perhaps you still have feelings for them, and because of this you rather run away from them because you are afraid of your emotions, okay? How your inner self will react. Similarly to hatred, when you don't necessarily like someone in that sense, it's more like you would rather avoid them because you don't want to be triggered by them. Whereas whatever that is can literally be worked on in a very effective manner. Okay, something like that. You dealing with the inner self instead and facing the fire. Okay, yeah, swimming instead of sinking. Okay, all that, it's more like that's exactly what your own spirit guides want you to know at this time here. Okay, that's the message that comes with the your grandfather here. So it can be that your grandfather was a warrior here, a fighter even here. Okay, for some of you it can be that your grandfather was somewhat of a soldier, something like that here. Okay, or a hunter, something like that for some of you here, guys. Okay, yeah, so let's step into the tarot cards here and see a clear picture as to who's this. Okay, what is, yeah, it can be something that you are literally fighting at this time. Okay, and perhaps that's exactly what your own ancestor, your own grandfather wants you to know at this time. It is understand the art of fighting back. Okay, you don't necessarily have to hold your sword for you to fight back. Okay, you just learn to understand how to fight back. Simple like that here, guys. Okay, definitely, because running away from healing, it doesn't necessarily mean you are healing. You are simply running away because you don't necessarily want to face the very same people that are literally in this position of the Five of Wands. Because you can't be having the Five of Wands as your opening message here from the tarot, okay? And another thing is on top of you being happy, being what? So that's exactly what is blocking this happiness, this abundance, whatever this is here, guys, okay? Like you are avoiding the warrior within you with the star, in reversal here, guys. This is something that you have to face. At the same time, it's more like you lying to yourself, like, I'm healing. isolation doesn't mean healing here, guys. Sometimes it's just dodging the reality for what it is. Okay, something like that. So moreover, it's more like there could be some water guardian that are literally working with you. It can be the grandmother or something like that also here, guys. Like I said, I'm also picking up the energy of both the masculine and the feminine energy here at this time. Okay, because people use what they know about you to get to you so that they can take away from you here with the seven of swords at the bottom of the deck. So beware and understand. Like I said, 333 could be specific. Know that you are being divinely guided at this time. So never be afraid to showcase your talents or how your own spirit guides are literally trying to lead you because of what people will say, okay, or how will they receive you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so we're having the three of pentacles here. We're also having the three of wands here. So like I said, 333 could be specific. It could be on life path 3. It doesn't have to be here, guys. Okay, something like that here. So beware of those type of tactics that perhaps the enemy could be using against you at this time. It can be in a form of a communication here, guys, to get you to react in some way here. So know how to hold those horses and monkeys within you here, guys. Okay, that's the only way you can deal with someone who's kind of like, because they want access to your energy here. Okay, Hana Kawena, just say no. Okay, you keep quiet if needs be. Okay, something like that. It's more like them trying to trigger you now. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles here, it's more like, yeah, they are literally approaching you with the understanding that perhaps you are being ruled by the lion with the warrior here. You are much more connected to a lion. I'm also getting a lion and a tiger as well here, guys, okay? So they are literally making use of what they know to get to you, okay? So know how to control the energy that you hold. That's when we can say that's power there, okay? Because the devil, it's more like you being controlled by the enemy within. Because I'm also getting the enemy within here, something like that with the devil here. Whatever these shackles, they kind of like bind you so that you don't necessarily move in the best way possible that you can literally be here, okay? So you can be you as much as you want, okay, and free yourself from the bondages, whatever this is here, guys, okay? Yeah, something like that. It's like they don't necessarily want you to transform. It is those energies that are trying to send you back time and time like that by triggering you, doing the things that they know that you will definitely react to. So once you heal within, it has to reflect without as well, okay? Your response, that's exactly what counts, okay? Something like that, because you are in control of your emotions, your responses and all that, but you can't control how people treat you, how people react, how people will definitely perceive you or receive you. Those things are beyond your control here. So control what you can, okay? And okay, be able to deal with whatever that you cannot. Okay, something like that here, guys. Yeah, you're having the emperor at the bottom of the deck here, guys. Okay, so yeah, something like that. Something like that for you. So let's see the influence. These people, it is those people that knows you. It can be that they know you from a young age like that. That's why they know you like as in like forever. That's why they know which buttons to kind of like press to get you to react, okay? So change comes with time. You don't necessarily have to force it or to fake it. It comes natural. Even you will definitely realize that whenever you come across this particular person that literally used to trigger you, it's like now your how you feel about them and how you receive them is different. It's a sign that you are healing. You don't necessarily have to forge it, okay, for it to be real. It will definitely happen gradually. So this is something that you will definitely feel and experience that, oh, this is great. You know, I've seen a difference in the interaction or something like that. It's like now you are not even afraid to stand your ground and, you know, something like that. And that's exactly what would definitely shut the five of wands for good in your life, okay? Something like that for you, my collective here, guys, okay? Yeah, so let's get more messages for you here and see exactly what this is um, all about here, guys. Okay. Spirit, can you speak more for my collective energy, please? And thank you here. Spirit, can you speak more for the collective, please? And thank you. What is it that Spirit wants my collective energy to know at this time? Fulfillment. So we're having fulfillment. At the bottom of the deck, we're having harmony. Need I say, we had the Emperor, right? At the bottom of the deck. It's connected to harmony. This is the mass energy, the root of things. Once you deal with the roots, the leaves and the branches have no power, trust me. Okay? Because once your energy is harmonized, your root chakra is balanced, everything else will definitely be balanced. Okay? So it speaks more of the roots. Look at the bigger picture, the root of everything. What caused everything? Only then you can unroot the problem for good. Okay? Something about your root chakra. Okay, so it speaks of harmony. That's exactly what will bring harmony in your life here. Number four is all about harmony here. Like I said, number four is also connected to the feminine. Okay, so it's more like they are literally putting you in that, that position here, so that you are able to deal with situations in a better way here, guys. Okay, so that you can be candid here. This speaks more of, for some of you, your throat chakra. Okay, your responses here. Definitely it has everything to do with your responses. Okay, yeah. Or you are dealing with people who are literally um trying to silence you at this time, something like that. Something like that. Okay, so we're having priorities here. You have to know where your priorities lie. So yeah, it's more like the minute you understand where your priorities lie, you won't necessarily have to worry yourself as to who says what or do what. Okay, yeah, something like that. So let's get more messages for you here. Spirit, can you speak more for my collective energy, please? And thank you. We're having surrender. So it's more like surrender to the divine here, okay, and trust the process. Exactly that. Okay, surrender to the divine and trust the process. Need I say something about music? It can be, music can literally come up with something that is more healing to you at this time with cultivation here, guys. Okay, or for some of you, you do have that type of connection with music in some way, shape, or form, or there could be some type of an instrument that is connecting you with this grandfather somewhat way, shape, or form here, guys. Okay, with this cultivation, this is music here. Okay, something that connects you with the soul, your soul, or the type of spirit that you are connecting with here, guys. Okay, and always remember that there is always something that connects you with a particular ancestor every time here, guys. Okay, so the more you understand these things, the better it gets. So your overall energy here is joy. Okay, just be joyful here, guys. Okay, and that's a sense of you are the center of your universe here, guys. Okay, the minute you feel whole within yourself and have that sense of belonging within your heart space, only then you can experience the energy of joy. Okay, something like that. Never let someone take it away from you in some way here, guys. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting here. So let's see who's protecting you in the ethers at this time. My collective spirit, can you speak? What's the overall energy for my collective, please? And thank you. Spirit, speak. So we're having the Joan of Arc. That's what? The Joan of Arc is saying voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Whereas Mary Magdalene at the bottom here is saying, the teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow your inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So this gives the vibes of the energy of you literally more like they're trying to stop you in some way, shape, or form. Never allow yourself to be stopped at this time. That's your overall energy here, guys. Stand in your truth. The Joan of Arc is saying, stand in your truth, voice of truth here. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. This is your overall energy corresponding with the message of the heart here, that of the grandfather, saying, stand strong, walk through the fire, not around it. Okay, that's how you conquer for forever. Okay, yeah. So that's your overall energy here, guys. I really hope it does resonate with some of you. Do subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. From me to you guys, if you are a comeback, gang from me, and then until you take care, bye. Yeah.